Hello and welcome to episode 40 of Strip Back 80s. My name is Keith O'Neill, and on today's show we have two fantastic songs from 1980 and 1986. First we'll do a little history of the song, and then afterwards we'll have a little chat about how I played them. So let's get straight to it. Our first song of the day comes from 1986. Now this song was originally released in 1979, and it's the fantastic Boys Don't Cry by The Cure. And it was one of The Cure's first singles, actually, as one of the kind of breakthrough songs. Absolutely terrific song. But they re-released it in 1986, and it went on to reach number 22 in the UK singles chart. And it also was featured in lots of feature films over the years, including The Wedding Singer and 54 States. Also featured in the film 1999's film actually called Boys Don't Cry also. So this is Boys Don't Cry by The Cure. Let's go for it. I would say I'm sorry if I thought that you would change your mind, but I know that this time I have said too much and been unkind. So I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I try to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would break down at your feet and beg forgiveness, plead with you, but I know it's too late now and there's nothing that I can do. So I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I try to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would say I love you and I thought that you would stay this time, but I know that there's no use and you've already gone away. Misjudged your limits, pushed you too far, took you for granted. I know I needed you more, and I would do most anything to get you back by my side. But I just keep on laughing, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. And that was Boys Don't Cry from The Cure from 1986. Absolutely terrific song. The original key, the original key is done in the key of A. Now, I do capo on the fourth, and I do it in the key of G. And I'll tell you why I do that, because it gives my voice a little bit of room to breathe. I'm doing it one down lower than Robert Smith, the way Robert Smith sings it. But I can get the riff in, and the riff is brilliant. And it makes the song, I think it'd be harder to get the riff in doing it in the key of A, so that's why I do it in the key of G. Now I do it in the key of G, so it's G, A minor, B minor, C. That's your verses. And then your bridge is B minor, A minor, B minor, A minor. And then the chorus is the same. And you basically repeat that kind of pattern for the rest of the song. There's one more change in the song where it goes, misjudge your limits, pushed you too far, took you for granted, I know I needed you more. So that's D, E minor, D, E minor. Then it goes C, D, then back to G. Really great song to do. Really easy one to do, but getting the riff in, I think, makes the song. So the riff is like it's G. You're basically just doing the chords again. You're doing like. So you're playing a G, you're adding in your pinky here and your other finger here, and then you're doing the same with the A minor. And then when you do the B minor, you just play that and you add that, and then do the C. Back to the G. Sounds absolutely terrific. 5-1 to Spurs now, Jesus. Oh my God, you couldn't pick it back. She's fourth hat to a cat. 5-1. Jesus. Anyway, back to the music. Our next song of the day comes from 1980, and this is an absolutely terrific song. One of the best songs I've ever heard. And it's by the fantastic Ultravox, and the song is the classic Vienna. This is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard, and it's one of the greatest songs of the 80s, if not the best song from the 80s. This song was taken from their fourth studio album. It was the third single to be released of it. And it spent 4 weeks at number 2 in the UK singles chart. It was kept off number 1 by John Lennon's Woman, which is understandable, but it was kept off number 1 by Joe Daltrey. Joe Daltrey, Shut Up Your Face, one of the worst songs ever. Kept one of the greatest songs ever off number 1, and it's happened a lot over the years, with certain songs. The song went on to get best single at the Brit Awards, and it reached the top spot in other countries around Europe, including Ireland, the Netherlands, and Belgium. And it's the band's signature hit. Like, it's just major, still goes around on tours, and it's just a huge song. Great version of this song actually he did at the Live 8 gig in 2005 in Murrayfield. They were did something for the G8 there, and he did a great version of it there. Anyway, so this is my version of Vienna by Ultravox, so let's go for it. Walked in the cold air, freezing breath on the window pane, lying and waiting. A man in the dark in the picture frame, so mystic and soulful. A voice reaching out in the piercing cry, it stays but you want to. The feeling is gone on you, and I means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. The music is weaving, haunting notes and picado strings, the rhythm is calling. Alone in the night and the daylight brings the cool empty silence. The warmth of your hand and the cool grey sky, it fades to the distance. The image is gone on you, and time is nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. And that was Vienna by Ultravox from 1980. What an absolutely terrific song that is. Absolute pleasure to sing. Great singer, Major. Absolutely such an underrated musician, Major is. Like, people don't realise that he was such a huge part of the Live Aid thing. Like, Geldof was the face of the book. The amount of stuff that Major done behind the scenes and done for that cause, and never got the recognition that he deserved. So I think Major, you're an absolute legend, and this is, hope you're watching, mate. I hope you get to see this. But yeah, absolutely legend I think Major is, and it's an absolutely terrific song. Really easy one to do now. I do it in the key, I do it on the capo on the tour in the key of G, and it's G, C, and that's your verse, and then at the end of the verse it goes F, and then it goes F, C, and that's it. Now when I start the second verse I do G, and I add this bit in. Just gives it a bit more jazz. It's kind of the way that something to do with the keyboard and the synthesizer. So it's absolutely terrific. Love Ultravox, absolutely deadly. I'll definitely get some more Ultravox in. Well guys, that's been episode 40 of Straight Back 80s. I just want to let you know amplification is going to be out the door for the next while, because my mixer, the plug off it is wrecked. I don't know what's wrong with it, so it'll be just basically live from the kitchen or live from upstairs for the next while. This is actually in the kitchen today. I have the football on in the background, as you probably know. I'm watching the Spurs. It's actually a penalty here, is it? Yeah, don't worry. Anyway, that's been Straight Back 80s episode 40. I'll see you for episode 41. Have a great week. Rock on.